Hello, global citizens.
Citizens of the globe.
Citizens of the world. I'm Dee.
World. Globe. I'm
Yes.
Niche.
So, and welcome to Allow It.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome
To Allow It. Hey, hey.
Mm.
And we're filming on a Friday, so we're feeling very, well, I am. I don't know. You seem very somber today. Is everything okay?
I'm tired.
You tired? It's been a long week.
It's crazy because it's actually been a short week, but it's
It's
been
actually,
the longest short week of my
ever.
life.
ever. I was saying that the other day. I was like, this week has been so long, and I feel like half term is gone. It's been 2 weeks of half term, but it's not. It's actually still just been I was saying to Cam, he's actually only been off 4 days or 3 days or whatever it is. Technically, that was yesterday, because I was just like, this has been the longest week. Yeah, it's been exhausting. No, but you're on Allow It set now, so you know, spirits up and up.
Set.
Yeah, exactly. Spirits up and up.
Spirit is rising.
The spirits is rising.
It's rising.
Let's talk about something light then to begin with. Then, so what you're wearing and why?
Is that light?
Yeah, that's
Is
light.
that light?
Yeah, that is pretty light.
What? I decided to wear stripes today, and I saw you have stripes on, so that's
Very nautical.
yeah. Very
Oh,
cool.
oh!
Yeah, black and white.
I just
black and
realised
white,
I'd completely forgotten this has got stripes on
you have
it.
stripes on.
Oh yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah. All right,
Interesting.
then. I see that.
Wasn't planned at all.
No, definitely not planned.
No.
Yeah, we haven't spoken all day.
Yeah, no. I just decided to throw on whatever I could throw on. There was no feeling behind it. There was no thought behind it. I just got dressed and now I'm here.
There was comfort behind it, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that jacket. It's one of my favorite jackets.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I almost messed it up with the iron.
Oh, you iron yours? I never iron
Oh,
mine.
mine was really wrinkled.
Oh, okay.
So
How come? To go in the dryer?
Kind of just threw it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shoved it in
Okay.
somewhere.
Alicia loves laundry, by the way.
I do.
Exactly.
I need to hire someone to
do your laundry.
Yeah.
You should go on Task Rabbit
or
whatever it is. I don't know if do they have a UK version?
Yeah, they do. I forgot.
Is it called the same thing?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe they do. I don't know, but I know they have a similar
Something
a UK
similar.
equivalent.
Yeah, where people can just come pick up your laundry. I used to work with a guy who they actually used to come to work and pick up his laundry. He used to be like in the back of his car, pick up his laundry and then drop it off like the next day or the same afternoon. So it was very convenient for him. It was all folded and everything when he came back. So he was happy. Yeah. I don't think it was actually that expensive now that I think of it. He said it and I was like, wow, that's actually not an expense. If you think about it, you're really walking out of the house.
That you can't get back doing that
genuinely.
stuff.
Yeah, genuinely. I think for me, laundry is quite therapeutic.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Are you a serial killer? Like what?
But my tendencies and habits, well, what they, the doctors would say borderline serial killer, sociopath type stuff. Things like I can't sleep if this is not this, this and it, my toilet paper. You know how it's stacked on the toilet stand thing, the toilet roll stand.
Yeah.
I can't stand if it's not an even number.
Wow.
So, call me what you want. But...
What are you wearing? And why?
I wore the scarf because my locks are still not dry. I wash my hair and they take ages to dry. So I had to put the scarf on. So I didn't want to just mess about with it. Linda Faro glasses that I've had for years that I absolutely love. And I wish I bought like 2 or 3 pairs. But
nice.
Yeah. All black.
Dressed in all black.
All
like
black.
Naomi.
Yeah. Black cargo scat. I'm trying to get with the kids. The kids are wearing cargo everything. So I still got myself this black cargo scat.
Oh.
And it kind of looks okay. I'm kind of getting away with it without looking like I'm doing...
Like you're trying to be...
Yeah. The issue is that I feel like I'm doing the Y2K trend, but also borderline Jehovah's Witness. So it's looking... There's a fine line.
I think it's okay. Maybe if it was a denim skirt, then
maybe.
Yeah. I think you got
I kind of clocked it because it's like this nylon type material. Yeah.
I think if it was denim, then yeah,
exactly.
it would.
Yeah, and I'm wearing this Balenciaga t-shirt, and I don't care. Line. I don't care that I still wear Balenciaga. That's your problem. And I'm not burning any of my Balenciaga. That's your problem too. You can speak to your mom about that situation. I'm gonna continue wearing Balenciaga.
Is Balenciaga still cancelled?
Well, it was cancelled for a while. There's still people who have cancelled it.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, what they did is wrong, but I'm not burning my Balenciaga. I'm not a millionaire. I bought it because I like it. And I'm going to continue to wear it.
I wasn't too sure. I was like, cancel. Let's not get on cancel culture.
No,
again,
I'm not a big canceller anyway. What they did was wrong. They said sorry. Let's keep it pushing.
Now they said sorry. Let's keep it
pushing. There's people who did worse. And even though sometimes, the sorry was a bit, it was a bit, but your faves are out there still wearing it and no one's saying a thing. So who am I? This little Dion. Just
sure the people that are bothered are the ones that don't wear Balenciaga to begin with anyway.
I think so, maybe. Yeah. I saw them people burning it and stuff like that on social media. I said, relax.
It had to be the fakes.
Did you see that uncle with the Anciaga?
It had to be the fakes. That uncle.
Balenciaga without the B.
Oh my gosh.
Balenciaga.
Oh
yeah. Lord. He most probably burned his. Yeah, I'm not burning any of my Balenciaga. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna just keep it. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna wear my shit if I want to. And if you're bothered, like I said, discuss that with your mother.
Wear it, girl, loud and proud.
Indeed, loud and proud.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga. Ayaga. Hey! We're really dumb for that. Honestly, we're really dumb.
Oh my god.
Oh, that wasn't rehearsed either. How'd you come up with this one?
I don't even know.
So I wanted to talk about social media. And I know it's a rinsed topic, so people are going to be like, oh, here we go.
Social media.
Yeah, social media. And you guys are all over social media. And you guys are all over social media. There was a point where I had quite a big social media account that I deactivated. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I first met you, I thought you were one of those.
Yeah, I was an Instagram girl, an IG girl.
Yeah.
That's what you thought. Yeah. The assumptions are huge.
You were giving that, though.
I was giving very much IG girl.
You could have been one of the big girls. You could have been Ari. You could have been like, you guys are broke.
Ari.
You could have been like, don't be mad at me because you're broke.
I could have been maybe one of those, the I don't know, the influencer fashion girls, maybe, but I could not have been Ari. Ari doing what? Club appearances and stuff? No way.
You never know.
Having to get fillers and stuff. Oh God! Look at my lips already. Hey, no way. My lips would be opening doors if I was to get filler.
Oh my goodness.
That was literally how people say, oh, you're open doors for you. Yeah, that's literally what would happen. No, there's no way I could have been Ari. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I was getting, because of my introverted side, I was getting really anxious. Because there were so many people that were messaging me and stuff like that on Instagram that I didn't know. I'm just like, what is this? This is weird. because the account was quite large. I was like, this is strange. And I just couldn't handle it. Yeah. People? I couldn't handle it. I was like, you know what? This account has got to go because this is also weird.
Before it was filtered.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those messages were just really all the messages
will just come direct to me. And random people will say things and just be like, I want to meet up with you. And so I'm just like, but who are you? I don't even know you. So this is really odd to me. And I got rid of it then. That was a while back. I think that was 2012, 2013. Most probably if I did keep that account, I would end up being one of those girls, but it's not in my destiny.
You would have been.
Yeah, I would have ended up being one of those girls, but I guess it just wasn't going to be part of my story. I deleted it for a while. I think a year? 6 months?
Maybe a little under a year.
Just under a year. And then I went back on social media, but with like a different name and stuff.
Yeah.
So all of the weirdos basically
everything
couldn't
new.
find me. Yeah, everything new.
You didn't have to do like, oh, old page hacked at 20,000 followers. When I see that, I crack up. I'm
This
like,
is
wow.
it's just so like, why do you want the validation that's gone? How are you saying hacked at 20K? So what? People are just really like, life is so. I hate to be like the bearer of bad news, but life is so mundane. Like in general day to day, like you just wake up, you do your chores, you go to work, you do the things that you're supposed to do, you come home, you chill, you hang out with your friends and family, and tomorrow is another day.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you deeping the fact that you know this whole, oh, I was hacked at 20K and now I'm back, please follow my backup page just in case this one gets hacked. For me, that's mental. Is it really that deep, social media? What are your thoughts?
Well, I guess maybe it's
because it's their job, I guess.
Yeah, it's a monetary factor as well, I guess, because obviously they get paid with engagement, right? So
True.
if you're getting hacked with those many followers, you need to rebuild that up again to make sure that you keep your engagement full again and you're getting that money. I don't know.
So, but these are the new followers that are coming. So what do they care about your 20K amount when you were hacked? Why should you put that in your bio? I'm confused.
That is very true though. Or maybe it's for
brands? Yeah. To say, okay, at some point she had 20K.
She had 20K. So
she's that girl.
So she has the potential to get back to that.
You don't fuck off.
So
in the nicest possible way.
There's a potential.
It's just like
she'll get back to that amount.
Amount.
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe we should give her this brand deal, and she'll still bring she still has that following.
Yeah, exactly. She'll bring the.
Jeez, what are your thoughts on social media?
I think social media is a strange place to me. It's crazy that you asked that, because the other day, a friend of mine, we were talking, and he deleted his Facebook profile, and then we discussed about, you know, how you can't really delete your Facebook.
You can't delete your Facebook. It's always going to be there.
Yeah. But then he had to go through extra steps to make sure that he's actually gone. Everything is gone.
Okay.
And so while we were discussing that, I was looking through Facebook and stuff like that. And then it had an option that if you die, do they keep your page up as like a legacy page? Or if you want it to be destroyed. And I was just like, wow, we live in such crazy times that... Instagram as well. I had to put on my Instagram that if somebody confirms that I'm dead, please scrap that page. I don't want an Instagram page to be my legacy. I don't want it to be left up there.
Why would it be a legacy page?
It's so weird.
And
what is it? A remembrance.
A remembrance type of
page. Yeah. No, I don't want that. I think that's no.
Do you think it's something that maybe your kids would want to say, oh, okay, this is what she did in 2002?
No. I mean, a lot of stuff could stay there, but my personal page, I feel like, no.
Come on.
Why?
Yeah, you know about me, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if you're close enough to me, you'd know the memories already.
Exactly.
If you've got no memories and you've got to go to IG for them, then you weren't close enough to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I kind of thought about, wow, we live in such crazy times when you think about, you know, people that we've lost in the past before we've had social media and things like that. You know, we have our personal keepsakes that help us remember those people,
right?
You know, photographs and things like that. And to think now that so many people put their whole lives on social, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, on social media, that obviously once you leave here, all of that stuff is just still there.
That people can just glare at and still comment on, which is crazy. You know what, that you talked about the whole people passing away and still having their pages. The fact that people go to these people's pages and say, R.I.P., you were having such a great time in Cancun. What happened? The doing?
No, I don't want. I'm like, no, absolutely not. No.
You were glowing in Cancun. R.I.P. I'm shocked. Why are you writing a comment on someone's Instagram that's dead?
It's, yeah.
Like, who's gonna look at it?
Don't even know.
You think they're gonna log back in when they get up to heaven?
They're gonna be up there like,
they're gonna be up there. Oh, let me just
God,
check my comments. Exactly.
Can I just check my Instagram?
What's the Wi-Fi up here? Can I just check my Instagram real quick and see who commented? It's so, like, please, if you're one of those people, please tell me why you would do something like that. Because maybe there's a certain reasoning where they feel like they need to say something within the comments.
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand.
I don't understand. Things like also when social media has got sort of a side where people feel, you know, I personally, like we were mentioning earlier, that I only post things on social media that I feel people should see.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be posting anything that I think that people shouldn't see or I don't want people to see. So therefore, it's very one-sided. So it doesn't show the other side of Dion or my experiences, my struggles, all of those things. It won't show it. Whereas there is people who are genuinely quite happy to show their struggles and their trauma and, you know, their day-to-day issues on, let's say, on motherhood, on work, on what or whatever's happening in their lives, to say that maybe it might be at the betterment of other people's lives. So if people see that I'm going through this, then maybe they might feel more open to discuss it or to find ways to cope or to...
I wonder if it's therapeutic for those people that are sharing.
I personally say they're oversharers.
Like those ones that they're staring into a camera crying.
The criers.
And
the people that just like they're going through really, really heavy stuff and they post it on social media. I'm just not that person. I'm curious to know, like you said, if it is a therapeutic thing for them.
Or is it content?
Content or narcissism. Just pure narcissism. And I hate to be the pessimist. But for me, if there's really not much going on in your life except for that, so let's say you're not the fashion girl, you're not the traveling person, you're not the dining experiences, because everyone uses their social media for different reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not the family social media type of people. Some people just post up their family, how happy they are, how great it is. So if you're not any of those things, you have to find your niche.
Yeah.
So if something is not popping, you're like, okay, cool. If I put my trauma out there, then there's a certain, and please note, those people that tap into that type of stuff are vulnerable people. Right? So they're like, okay, if I see this and this person doing it, or this person is going through it, that means, of course, it makes it okay that I'm going through it too, but then I can find ways of coping. But it's just, personally, it's just pure attention seeking.
Yeah. I mean...
It's just pure attention seeking. There is people around you, within your perimeter, within your household, within your phone book.
Well, what if they're
within your contacts?
What if there's no one?
There's no one?
Or maybe if it's the judgment that comes from the people that know them personally.
So
this is why
strangers are better.
Yeah.
So strangers are not going to judge you. So there's no
judgment. Strangers would, but do I give a fuck if a stranger's judging me? You don't know me personally. So it's like...
I guess in a way. But yeah, I could not be that person. I find refuge in my own space with my own people. I can't find refuge with strangers.
With people you don't know.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I was saying, it was getting all weird with, let's meet up and this, that, and that. Then I was like, okay, this has gotta stop. I can't deal with this. I can do the you know, where did you get this from?
Yeah.
And this, that, and the other.
I like
I like that because I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I can put everyone on.
Mm-hmm.
But other things with the whole let's hang out and do this and stuff like that, I'm not really meeting anyone on social media that I think I'm going to be lifelong friends with. It's not really a thing unless they know a person through a person through a person. And then I'm like, okay, I know that one person and then we're good. But yeah, it's an interesting place to be in. There's times where I see someone that maybe you follow.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let me follow them.
Let me check out.
Yeah, let me check out their page and see what's they got going on. And maybe sometimes I'm like, why is Leisha even following this person?
I think most of the people that I follow, though, I personally know.
Yeah, you do. And I've noticed your whole page is really all the people you know. And that's a lot of people.
There's just a few sprinkles.
Yeah, there's a few people that you actually don't know, but most of them, it's actually people that you know. And I'm just like, oh, there goes Leisha's people again. People she's met around the world.
I think, most of the time, it's everybody that I know. And now because of the Explore page, it's kind of like, you don't really need to follow people.
Not really
anymore, because
that whole following thing is gone. It's really engagement now, and
it's more being able to get seen.
Even the Shade Room, I don't follow the Shade Room. I just go to the Shade Room every day.
Same.
I used to go to Baller Alert.
I need to be in my Bible I be in the Shade Room, to be honest, though.
Someone is saying that we need to, you need to read the word more, and I'm like, we stay on our phones instead of reading the Bible more. You need to be in the Shade Room. I love me some Shade Room. I ain't gonna lie. Gosh, and you know who I see in the Shade Room all the time? My brother.
Oh my God, I see your brother in the Shade Room all the time in the comments.
I'm like, there he go,
cracking me up. Wow.
Because it shows you someone that you know that has commented.
Wow.
And it's always Hilton.
It's when Little John got baptized and he said, from the window to the wall. So the sweat drips down my ball.
Hey. Hilton, stay in the Shade Room, boy. Oh, my brother. He stayed commenting in the Shade Room. He's always on top of those comments.
Oh, my God.
I very rarely comment. I think I comment to say, girl, where'd you get this?
I don't.
Yeah. But besides that, I'm really not. I'm commenting to the people that I know.
Yeah, same.
But to strangers, I'm not saying that, oh, you said... let's say things like that, performative trauma that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And we said, you said you've been healing for 3 years. It's been 3 years and you still ain't healed. Girl, get it together. I'll never.
That's what I mean.
I'll never comment that.
I'll
think it. I'll be like, come on, girl. All that therapy, all that money you've spent, and you still ain't healed. Get it together. You're still crying on here? Come on.
I don't have it in me to leave those type of comments. I do wonder.
Or the comments that say, oh, you've gained some happy weight. I'm like, how is it any of your business? Or you're too skinny. Is there something wrong? Putting you in my prayers. Who are you? You don't know these people. How are you putting this person in your prayers? Maybe they just lost weight because they felt like they wanted to lose weight. It sounds to me.
Sometimes the comments gotta be boxed.
Honestly,
because I'm thinking about. I saw a clip yesterday on Instagram with Michael Jackson, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing an interview, and the reporter was asking him, "Oh, is Blanket black?" And he's like, "Of course,
Blanket's black.
Blanket is black. That's my son. He's black." And he was like, even he's like, that's the great thing about black people. We come in all different shapes.
Exactly.
And he was like, even Paris, she's black. And I know people look at her eye color, but even look at my dad. My dad had blue eyes. In the comments.
No, Paris is black. If Paris is black, then I'm a Smurf.
No, the comments. Somebody Somebody said, "Excuse me, sir. Now you calling them cataracts and your dad's eyes blue?"
Not cataracts.
I was like,
I truly hate people.
Like, why? That's why the comment section is full of comedians. I'm just like,
and
wow.
The comment section is hilarious. But
wow.
I'm just like, it's taking the time to just sit down and comment for me is what gets me. It's just like, oh, when they say like, oh, someone got a puppy, they say, oh, I've got a new puppy. They post up their puppy. Have you got that puppy neutered? If you haven't, is that a pedigree puppy? You can't be getting puppies that are, what is it called? Interbred. You have to make sure the puppy's got its papers. When you go, you know what kills me? When you go on your holidays, who's looking after the puppy? What the? How's that got anything to do with you?
Not the puppy police.
How has that got anything to do with you? Social media is really such a dark place where people can think that they can say...
It's wrecking havoc.
It is.
Even for me.
Wrecking havoc.
I remember I saw this post and they were like, a sauna, going to the sauna and steam room 3 times a week reveals stress and depression.
Right.
Stop eating... What did it say? Stop
Food.
eating... Yeah, basically. Stop eating everything. It was saying to do all types of shit, cut out all types of shit for a better life, for a longer life, and then obviously at the end of the slide it's like, and make sure you buy this.
Of course, so that you can make your life.
Stop taking vitamins. Vitamins are killing you.
Yeah, they're bad for you.
All types of shit. And I was just like, wow, social media has given people the platform to act like they're doctors, first and foremost. I thought Google...
Or just professionals.
I thought
Google
in general was enough.
Yeah.
But now
just
I have
doctors,
to deal...
it's professionals in whatever sector it may be. Yeah.
It's just...
in relationships.
Yeah.
If your husband hasn't called you 6 times, he doesn't love you. Get rid of him, girl.
Get rid of him.
And then she'll be there. Right at your husband's door.
Get rid of him.
Knocking as soon as you leave that husband because she ain't got no clue. It's like if you're not having date night 15 times over 13 days. Of course, then you should get rid of it.
Get rid of him, girl.
Girl, he doesn't know your word.
Him.
The relationship gurus, the food gurus, the hair gurus.
Somebody had asked us for relationship advice, and I was like,
what did they say?
I need to speak to Dion so she could give some advice to this person.
Yeah, go on. What did they say?
Basically, this person is in a long-term relationship. They recently married not so long ago.
Okay.
And his wife has been withholding sex from him.
Right.
And he said to his wife that obviously your body belongs to your husband, as well as your husband's body, vice versa.
In the Old Testament.
Belongs to the wife.
In the Old Testament.
And you cannot be weaponizing, like using sex as a weapon against me because you're upset with me. That doesn't mean that you should withhold sex from me. And I was thinking, what do you think about that?
Well, intercourse is a joint project.
Obviously, please, trigger warning, don't go and rape anybody. Like,
there you go.
It has to be consensual.
It's a joint project and it's consensual. It has to be consensual.
Yeah.
And it's a joint project. Anyone really who wants to have sex with someone who doesn't want to have sex with them is got a problem.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
However,
I understand where this person is coming from. I'm guessing it's the male saying the wife. You just said it's the partner saying about the wife.
Yeah.
Or about the girl. So that means it's him.
I think it's him. So obviously he wants to know from a female's perspective.
From a female's perspective, he doesn't want to have sex with you regularly anyway. She. Okay.
She doesn't want to.
If you're piping...
If
you're piping it down, she's gonna have angry sex with you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That is really
women.
Yeah.
If you're that guy, if you're him, HIM, regardless of whether she's angry, not angry, whatever it may be, she is down to party. But if you're out here giving mediocre, if you're giving the project is mostly you getting 90% and she's getting 10%.
Yeah.
When she's angry, she don't want to give you nothing. She's not interested.
Do you think she's getting it elsewhere?
No, not necessarily. Women are not like that. She most probably not necessarily getting it elsewhere at all.
That's how women get away with you. You guys think women are not like that?
No, I don't think women are like that. Well, most of the women I know, I don't think she's necessarily getting it somewhere else. I think she just knows that even if she was to somewhat, let's say, I've got to be very careful because like it has to be consensual, so you can't say somehow like give in, which is like, you know, I'm angry with you but I'm still gonna go ahead.
Exactly.
It has to be 50-50.
Yeah,
you getting what I'm getting and we're both happy at the end of it. If you're the only one that's happy at the end of it, why should I bother? And I'm angry, and
I think that's what I agree with. If I'm pissed off, and then I give in, I don't even get mine, I'm even gonna be more angry.
Of course. And she's gonna hold back even more next time round. Yeah. And this whole concept of women shouldn't do that, especially if they're married to the man and this, that, and the other. It's up to anyone what they do with their body. It's the same thing with a man. If a man is not interested on that day, during that week, that month, he's not interested. Leave it alone. She's not interested. The point is, you have committed to the person, regardless of whether it's going to be a forever thing or a long-term thing. Even if it's a long-term thing, you still know at some point, sex doesn't disappear. It's going to come at some point.
Of course.
Just have patience. One person said, I think it's a guy called Tony Gaskins. He said, I was listening to the what is it called, In Totality with Megan Ashley.
Okay.
And he was saying that the lack of self-discipline when it comes to sexuality is so rampant in the age that we live in now,
which is terrible.
Control.
See them HIV cases in the US.
Just, you know, there's lack of discipline.
There's no.
It's just like, because
like
it's just so
you
out
can't
there.
Go 2 weeks without having.
There's lack of discipline, and a lot of people, it's like, I'm just a sexual person. No, you're deviant. You're actually a deviant. Even during that, because they're like, if I'm not getting it from this person, I'm gonna go and get it from somewhere else. That's a problem. That's not okay. There's something wrong with you. You've got to figure it out. You've got to have some sense of self-discipline. And if someone says no, whether it's the man or if the woman, just give them some space. They've said no, move on. They're not going away. They just need that space to deal with what they need to deal with. And a lot of people are going through things in the background that they most probably haven't told you about. So their no is possibly for a reason. Yeah. They might be angry for what's happened already, but it also has possibly triggered something else, right? So then when you go and start doing the touching, they're like, come on, like, this is not it, you know. I'm going through it. So just, you know, I don't think holding back is necessarily a bad thing. I just believe that maybe she should discuss it with him. And say, you know, the reasons why is because of this, that. And if it's the case whereby he's getting the 90, she's only getting 10, she should tell him, look, I'm angry, and on top of that, I'm only getting a certain percentage of the satisfaction, so why should I bother? That's something she should discuss with him as well. So it's a communication thing. It's not necessarily a sex thing. It's genuinely communication. Most things in relationships stem from communication and the lack thereof.
I mean, because I think that was his question, because it's like, oh, okay, and if I was to go out and get it elsewhere, I would be the bad person.
But go out and do it and be a bad person to yourself and hold that guilt to yourself. That's your lack of self-control, not hers. It's nothing to do with her. When someone goes out for their own gratification and satisfaction, it's nothing to do with the other person. It's all to do with you. So, yeah. That's really it. Communication really is key. Find out, first of all, figure it out why she's angry and sort it out. And second of all, ask why she's holding it back.
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate is that. And communication doesn't mean hollering and hooting all over the house. It's just genuinely sitting down and having a growing conversation as to ones and the twos and the threes. But yeah, that's what I would say about that. Talking about that, you know, what is it called, that lady who had the helmet with her bonnet? What is it, the helmet of salvation, with her husband that cheated on her like 100 times? Derek.
Oh, didn't they end up getting
Derek, whatever it was, and there were social media. There were social media
couple as well,
where people used to ask for advice and
didn't he
and
get
all
caught
of that
cheating
stuff.
though?
Like
and she's
so
like, I'm
many
stand
times
by my man, and then they
so
ended
many
up,
times. She ended up divorcing him in the end, yeah, because she eventually enough. I think she genuinely had enough. And like I said, he most probably was only bringing a certain percentage to the table, and after a while, a woman has just had enough, and that helmet came off, the bonnet came off,
the helmet.
The helmet came off, and she's now out here in these streets.
Oh, she's out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course, she's single, ready to mingle.
Wow.
But anything in terms of an advice, it's really difficult to say don't go to strangers, because like you said, sometimes people are in social media asking advice from people, whether it's fashion advice, whether it's relationship advice, whether it's food advice, how to lose weight, how to get rid of disease without taking medication, things like that, hair advice, what should I do with my hair or my hair type. They're asking because they somehow feel like there's going to be a judgment from the people that are within their circle.
Exactly. Yeah.
They think, oh, I'm going to be judged. They're going to say, oh, why are you asking? Or why is this happening to you? So sometimes people are better off on social media in the comment section.
And or getting a perspective from somebody that doesn't know you, because thinking that somebody that does know you probably wouldn't give you an honest answer.
That's true. So yeah, it'll always steer to some side, whether it's the left or the right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's very true.
I think sometimes, yeah,
it can be amazing sometimes though, because I go on there and the girls are doing it and they're inspiring, right? The girls are making money. The girls are, and if people say, oh, that's not the be all and end all, Dion, whatever.
It is. It is.
Money makes people happy.
I would love some money.
Exactly.
Donations are open, as always.
I would do great things with more money. So don't come for me with that one.
Me the money.
Exactly. The girls are making money. The girls are independent. The girls are single mothers and still raising their children. The girls are dressing down to the T's. All of those good things, which is great. The girls have things like encouraging me maybe to stick with my locks, and not necessarily fall into the traps of the 26-inch bust downs. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all.
Whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works for you. But I follow the lock girls, and they're just
in the BBL girls.
Well,
BBL journey.
I follow the BBL journeys too, which is fascinating for me, because I just want to see what are you going through in order for you to get this bum bum. I saw one yesterday when I was getting my nails done. Hey, New Nails was
very
good.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Color. Yeah, I was inspired by you.
Really?
Remember you had this color and you said, oh, it's giving. I thought it was giving to Easter. That's what you said. And I was like, no, I like it. And I went and I got it as well. Nice. Yeah, and I got my nails a little bit shorter. To her not being very happy. She didn't want to cut them down. She said that again. She's like, oh, they'll look better long. And I'm like, girl, I've got babies. I've got no choice but to just cut them down.
They look nice.
But yeah, things like that. It's just I feel like social media sometimes has got a good influence once in a while. These sambas, I forgot about sambas. Before the girls started wearing sambas again, I was like, let me try them on and see what they like. And I love my sambas. They're comfortable as hell. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of something I've been influenced.
Yeah. I mean, I like the good in social media. Just for me, as I said, as a mom to a girl, I just don't want my child to think that she has to live up to certain
standards,
beauty standards or whatnot because of social media. So I would say that's the only issue I have, because as well as social media having some great aspects to it, there's also really, really dark sides to social media, to the internet in general. So yeah.
How they bring people down to the point where people are killing themselves and stuff, unaliving themselves. We can't say it. Which is crazy to me, because I'm just like, how are you commenting so negatively to a point where someone thinks that it's not worth living anymore, you know, which is very, very sad. So that is more or less like the dark side, or the fat shaming and the skinny shaming and and it's never a perspective of I prefer, and it's the whole I prefer you. I'm thinking, it's me.
Exactly.
How you prefer me to be something that you want to happen. I get a lot of that, I tell you. I get a lot of you've got curves, and why don't you show them off more? Why don't you show off your curves more? Like, your clothes need to be a little tighter, a little bit showy, a little bit more this, a little bit more that. But it's just not my style. Anyone that knows me knows that's not my style. So I would be like veering completely off to who Dion truly is.
Yeah.
Just to satisfy people so that they can see all of those things.
Yeah.
And I bet you my page would be popping if I had my girls out. If I had the girls out, it had the booty out. My page would be in its thousands. My page would be in its thousands. Give the people what they want to see. If you had a feet page.
Not a feet page. Not a feet page. What?
White toes? And that?
Not the white toes. On the OnlyFans account? Oh my gosh.
On the OnlyFans account, your page will be popping.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yes. Oh, there's some people who say, like, Dion, your life experiences and stuff like that, you should put that more out there and you should speak more about it. And I personally would rather not. And people are like, well, if it would maybe help other people. I'm like, yeah, that's great and all. Am I being selfish?
No, because if you're not going to do it, there's another person out there with a similar experience that will do it. And it's like,
thousands.
It's okay. Yeah.
Go and follow someone else who'll speak about their business.
There's so many people out there.
Yeah. Who'll speak about their business.
Yeah. So it's
I'm not that person. Yeah, I'm not going to be that person. So if you were an influencer, okay, what type of influencer do you think you would be? So you know how I put everything in the genres. Like there's the girls that do the fashion. There's the girls
I think I would be
the
food person. Yeah,
you'd be the visiting restaurants.
I'll be the food and experience. So like food spas, like that kind of. So an experience kind of person.
And you can't. You know the reason why I know you can't do that. There's gonna come a day where you get a booking from a restaurant and you can't be bothered.
I know.
You can't be bothered to go.
I wouldn't eat anything on
the menu. You wouldn't. You hate it.
I'm so picky. I'll be I'm not eating that. What the fuck is that?
You would end up having to take pictures or videos of the food just not eaten.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the sponsors, the brand, the restaurant would say, well, you have to eat it.
I would be like, no, come to this restaurant. The food is great. It's amazing. Haven't eaten anything.
I love when they do that, right? The food influencers, restaurant experience influencers, and they go there and they say, oh, the food is amazing, the experience is great, the service was fantastic. And you go to the comments and then it's like, don't go there, it's shit.
Lies.
Like, thank you.
Lies.
I went there the other day and it was it was terrible. I'm like, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's another good thing about the comments, I guess, because then sometimes you can really get the real. Yeah. You can get the real out
and
of
what's
that.
being sold to you,
That's
which is
true.
bullshit. Half of the time, but yeah.
No, what's being sold to you is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be the fashion girl.
Of course.
Yeah. And likely like beauty. My only issue is that I would get very exhausted from the where did you get it from the comments can bring me in. I would also get exhausted from the having to do, what is it called, the try on stuff.
Oh yeah.
That would end up pissing me off.
When they're sending you stuff, you're gonna have to use
you have to try it on, you have to
use
everything and all of that stuff, and I'll just get tired. I don't want to do this.
But it's your job essentially.
But that's why it's not my job. That's why it's their job.
True.
They're happy to do that on an everyday basis.
True.
They're happy to wake up on the day where they're the saddest and do that. They're happy to do that on the day where they're on day 2 of their cycle.
Yeah, I would say that would be the hardest part.
Yeah, they would have to do that on the day where, you know, I've gone to the school run and it's raining and the twins have been crying all day and they're refusing to eat. They're refusing
have those babies crying in the background.
Exactly. And I'm still going to be like, oh, you're messing up with my lighting in my house. Like, it just... I can't fathom that.
Crying, putting on your jeans.
Exactly, crying while I'm putting on those jeans. Just because I want to get that bag.
Oh my God.
So at some point that's why it's their job, because they're willing to, even on the days that they don't want to, they're still willing to do it because they need to pay the rent, you know, and they need to keep up this whole facade. Really, that's this, because after 2 or 3 days, if you're missing off grid, people start saying, are you okay? Is everything okay? Is she okay?
Is she all right?
Is she okay? And someone will be like, oh, I think they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And the next person,
I don't think they're together anymore.
Then the next, I haven't seen her in a car. Do you think her car was repossessed?
Not repossessed. I think that's another thing too, you know, when you don't know people's pockets and then you're trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Exactly. When you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. That could never be me. Okay. For instance, like I mentioned, I saw the Sambas, I got the Sambas. Sambas are affordable. Adidas is an affordable shoe that you will get, what is it, cost per wear situation. I am not going to follow the Hermes girl. The girl that has Hermes blankets, Hermes plates, Hermes cups, Hermes
everything,
glasses, everything. She wakes up in Hermes. Her water is Hermes. I'm not following her and then thinking to myself that I should be drinking Hermes water because I cannot come kill myself.
You're like, look at how happy Hermes girl is. I want to be happy like that.
I said I want to be happy as Hermes. Gucci girl. You see Gucci girl? You sent me Gucci girl.
Yeah, Gucci girl. Yeah, exactly. I want to be happy like Hermes girl, Gucci girl.
What Fendi did she do
girl.
Again? Remind me what she did with her day?
She went shopping, right? She went shopping. She picked out all her bags that she wanted. I can't even remember what else.
She got a Gucci dress.
Oh yeah.
Gucci bag to match the dress, whatever it may be. And she came home and she cooked dinner.
Yeah, she cooked dinner and the Gucci dress. Her husband came home
wearing Gucci.
And they had a Gucci dinner.
Gucci dinner. Gucci stocks and Gucci down to the socks. That whole house must be Gucci.
They had a Gucci nightcap after dinner.
Yeah, the kids wearing Gucci pajamas.
Gucci sleep.
They had Gucci sleep. Like
I want to be Gucci. Yes, actually, I want to be Miss Gucci.
But Gucci girl's a housewife. You cannot stay. You can't stay in your house.
No.
For longer than your maternity. You can't even finish your maternity.
No. Actually, yeah, no. I could never be a stay-at-home
Your maternity is a year.
I could never.
These can't even go 4 months without thinking about going back to work.
Absolutely not.
You cannot be Gucci girl. Because Gucci girl is needing bread, needing dough from scratch, and she's at home and she's a stay-at-home mother, and that husband is coming down home to, you know, a medium rare steak every day, and you're not that girl.
No, actually,
it comes.
I just like the Gucci part. The other stuff.
You're not interested in
I'm not interested in the other things.
She had Gucci laundry tablets.
Oh my God.
Even the influencer, the hair girls, you wouldn't be an influencer hair girls. Like your hair is like influencer hair status,
absolutely
right?
not. I wouldn't do that either.
You wouldn't be able to keep up with the washing, the videos, the in the shower. You know how they do the in the shower shots. I can't even keep up with
my own wash day. I can't even tell you the last time I deep conditioned.
In the shower shots and all of that stuff. I'm a lock girl. I can't keep up with the lock influencers. These girls they've got the cowrie shells and they're spiritual. They got the cards out. They've got the stones. They've got the sage. They've got the, what do you call it? They've got the 6-foot dark skinned lock husband to go with it.
I want that. I want the Gucci from Gucci girl. I want
the Hermes plates from the Hermes girl.
I want the Hermes plates from the Hermes girl. I want the 6 foot nothing
Senegalese,
dark skin, lock god. What else going on? I think I
from
just
the lock girls. You're just picking everything from every single
into,
influencer. Yeah, because like it's exhausting how they have to keep up with that sort of what comes with being a lock girl persona. And I'm just, I can't keep up with that. I can't. I'm not that. That's when you know I'm not that girl.
Yeah. I mean...
Same thing with the relationship ones. There's going to be days where I can't be bothered to film with him.
You know how I feel about the
relationship. Like, he would have pissed me off. Why are we filming together? The fact that they're still filming and they're pissed off with each other is mad. They're filming one day, they're going on holiday together, they're doing this, they're doing that. And then the next day, you see that squiggly line on the shade room.
Oh, on the shade room.
That red squiggly line to say so and so forth has broken up. And you're like, but 2 minutes ago they were just together doing this, that, and the other. So, and this is filmed during all of these traumatic experiences that they're going through. So they're not really living in real time. You know, they're not really living in real time. That's why I said you need to watch the Truman Show again.
Yeah, I need to. Basically, we are. We are living in the Truman Show. Everybody's seeing. People are showing you what they want you to see. Really. So. And, you know, people are feeding off of that. But, yeah, where would we be without social media? We need it.
We wouldn't, allow it wouldn't exist.
So,
yeah,
we need it. Tap into us. Tap into allow it.
Tap into allow it. Don't tap into other influencers.
Yeah, exactly. Leave nice comments if you're going to comment. You know what?
We do get nice comments.
Even if you don't leave nice comments, that's okay. Just engage.
Yeah, we don't mind them actually. They're not so nice comments. They're there once in a while, which is interesting. Because we're like I personally think we're like nobody. So the fact that you're taking time to comment something bad is just like, okay, like, but who are we?
Exactly.
It doesn't make it. It's
so it's
not
fine.
really
I guess it
kind of
makes me feel good because like you said,
the time to
who
comment.
are we?
Yeah.
But you've left the comment.
I guess they've taken the time to comment, so that's all that matters.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. And if you've got any ideas, guys, of what you want us to talk about, let us know as well. You don't have to put it in the comments. You can just like DM us or something like that.
Yes. And keep the questions coming as well.
Yeah, that will be
Dion was very happy to answer
I'm very happy to answer questions.
For you.
Although I'm not qualified in any shape.
He said from a female perspective.
He just wanted a female perspective.
Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like for me, I'm too close to home, so.
Oh, damn.
It was better for you
It was better for me to answer.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Put everything in DMs, in comments, subscribe, like, share. You know the deal.
Exactly.
We're so happy with the engagement anyway so far. Wouldn't be even asking for more would be fantastic. So yeah,
we need more. There's a lot of people on the globe.
We need more.
Exactly.
We need more. But in order for us to give more, we need something provocative. To get the people going.
Exactly. Tell Dion to show her breasts.
Oh, shut up. Not me showing the tatters. In Dubai I will. Dubai will allow it. Wait, Dubai allow it? Allow it in Dubai?
Allow it in Dubai.
Wait for it. You're going to see some breastises.
You're going to be showing breasts.
Yeah, you're going to see some breastises.
In Dubai.
In Dubai.
Where you shouldn't be showing any breasts. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us today. I am Leash.
And I am Dee.
And this is Allow
it. Bye.